Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Do you dream of a day when you can finally be free of debt and live comfortably? It's time we talk about financial freedom. Picture this. No more counting pennies at the end of the month or worrying about unexpected bills. We're talking about real, tangible freedom from the stress of financial uncertainty. The importance of financial freedom can't be overstated. Well, today is your lucky day. We're about to embark on a journey towards achieving financial freedom. The first step to any problem is acknowledging it. So do you have a debt problem? Now, that's a question most of us would rather avoid, isn't it? But let's not shy away from it. Let's bravely confront it, because only then can we truly begin our journey towards financial freedom. So, how do you know if you have a debt problem? Well, there are some typical signs. Do you find yourself constantly worried about bills? Are you making minimum payments and barely making a dent in your debt? Or perhaps you're using credit to pay for necessities because there's simply not enough cash. These are all red flags. But remember, honesty is crucial here. It's easy to downplay the severity of the situation, but let's face facts. If any of these symptoms sound familiar, then it's time to admit, you have a debt problem. And that's okay. Because remember, the road to financial freedom begins by acknowledging the problem. Now that we've identified the problem, it's time to set some clear financial goals. Financial goals are the cornerstone of a healthy financial future. They provide you with a roadmap and a sense of direction. When you know where you're headed, you're more likely to get there. So let's delve into the process of setting clear, achievable financial goals. Firstly, it's important to understand that everyone's financial situation and aspirations are unique. Your financial goals should align with your personal needs, desires, and values. Are you looking to pay off a mountain of debt? Or perhaps you're saving for a comfortable retirement. Maybe you want to build an emergency fund to cushion against life's unexpected blows. Whatever your goals, they should be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific goals are clear and detailed. Instead of saying, "I want to save money," you might aim to save $10,000 for a down payment on a house in 2 years. Measurable goals can be tracked. If you're aiming to pay off debt, establish how much you'll pay each month and monitor your progress. Achievable goals are realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure by aiming for the stars when you're just starting out. Small, consistent steps often lead to big results. Relevant goals align with your broader financial objectives and life circumstances. If you're a recent college graduate with student loans, focusing on debt repayment might be your top priority. And finally, time-bound goals have a deadline. Whether it's 6 months, 5 years, or 2 decades, setting a timeline can help maintain motivation and focus. Remember, setting financial goals isn't a one-time activity. Life is ever-changing, and so are our financial situations. Regularly revisit your financial goals, adjust them as needed, and celebrate your progress along the way. And lastly, don't forget to have a plan of action for each goal. Because as Antoine de Saint-Exupéry once said, "A goal without a plan is just a wish." So let's make your financial goals a reality, starting today. The next step in our journey is creating a budget. Creating a budget might sound like a daunting task, but it's essentially a plan for your money. It's like a GPS for your finances, guiding you on the best route to reach your financial goals. You see, a budget doesn't limit your freedom, it gives you freedom. It's about understanding where your money goes and making conscious decisions to prioritize your spending. So, how do we create a realistic budget? It's simpler than you think. First, understand your income. Know exactly how much money you have coming in every month. Then, identify your fixed expenses. These are the recurring costs that you have to pay, like rent, utilities, and groceries. Next, identify your variable expenses. These are costs that change from month to month, like dining out, entertainment, and personal care. Finally, calculate what's left. This is your discretionary income, the money you can allocate to savings, investments, or fun activities. Now, the key to a successful budget is making it realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure by creating a budget so tight that it's impossible to stick to. Be honest with yourself about your spending habits and make room for occasional splurges, because let's face it, we all need a little fun in our lives. And remember, a budget is not set in stone. It's a living, breathing entity that changes as your life changes. So make sure to revisit and adjust your budget regularly to reflect your current reality. The benefits of sticking to a budget are enormous. It gives you control over your money, helps you avoid overspending, and allows you to allocate funds towards your financial goals. It's like a financial fitness plan, keeping your money in shape and your financial stress at bay. So, let's embrace the power of budgeting. It's not about restriction, it's about freedom. Freedom from financial stress, freedom to make informed decisions, and ultimately, freedom to live the life you want. A well-planned budget is your roadmap to financial freedom. Let's talk about increasing your income. Yes, you heard it right. Increasing your income is not as daunting as it sounds, and there are various ways to go about it. Firstly, consider taking up a side job. In this digital age, opportunities are abundant. You could start freelance writing, become a virtual assistant, or even run errands for others in your spare time. The beauty of a side job is that it doesn't have to interfere with your 9 to 5. You can work on it during your free time, and the extra income can make a significant difference in your financial situation. Next, look around your home. You'll likely find items you no longer use or need. Why let them gather dust when you can turn them into cash? Selling unused items on online marketplaces can not only declutter your space, but also help you earn some extra money. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, consider investing. Investing might seem intimidating, but it's a powerful tool to grow your wealth. You don't need to be a Wall Street expert to start investing. With the rise of user-friendly investing platforms, you can start with small amounts and learn as you go. Remember, the goal is not to make quick money, but to build long-term wealth. However, a word of caution here. While these methods can help increase your income, it's essential to manage this extra money wisely. Don't fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation, where you start spending more as you earn more. Instead, use this additional income to pay off debts or save for future goals. Increasing your income is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about taking small, consistent steps towards improving your financial health. It's about creating multiple income streams that can cushion you against financial setbacks and help you build wealth over time. So start exploring these options today. Every extra dollar you earn is not just extra money, but a potential building block for your financial future. Remember, every extra dollar you earn is a step closer to financial freedom. Now, let's tackle the big issue: managing and paying off your debt. In the journey towards financial freedom, managing and eliminating debt is akin to climbing a mountain. It's strenuous, it's challenging, but once you reach the summit, the view is breathtaking. Now you might wonder, where do I start? Well, two popular strategies are the snowball method and the avalanche method. The snowball method is like building a snowman. You start small with your smallest debt and make minimum payments on all your other debts. Once that smallest debt is paid off, you roll the money you were using for that payment into the next smallest debt, and so on. It's a strategy that provides quick wins, which can be incredibly motivating and help you maintain momentum. On the other hand, the avalanche method is like dealing with a looming mountain of snow. You tackle the debt with the highest interest rate first, making minimum payments on all your other debts. This method might take longer to see results, but it can save you more money over time, as you reduce the amount you're paying in interest. Both strategies have their merits, and the best one for you depends on your personal circumstances and what motivates you. If you're driven by quick results, the snowball method might be your best bet. If you're more focused on long-term savings, then the avalanche method could be the way to go. Remember, it's not just about paying off debt, but also about managing it. This includes avoiding unnecessary debt, maintaining a good credit score, and keeping an emergency fund so that you don't have to borrow money in a pinch. Above all, don't be disheartened if progress seems slow. Just like climbing a mountain, it's not about how fast you reach the top, but the fact that you do. Paying off debt might seem daunting, but with the right strategy, you can conquer it. There you have it, your roadmap to financial freedom. We've traversed a lot today, from acknowledging the financial hurdles, setting clear financial goals, to crafting a budget. We also delved into amplifying your income and strategies for managing and paying off debt. All these steps forge the path to your financial liberation. Remember, the journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. Start today, and before you know it, you'll be living a debt-free life.